If you've been wondering why you can't focus anymore, while your mind jumps around like it's being pulled in 100 directions, why even simple tasks feel overwhelming, and why your attention slips through your fingers like water no matter how hard you try to hold on to it, then I want you to listen closely, because the truth is not that you're lazy, broken, or unmotivated, but that your brain was never designed for the world you're living in. And every struggle you've been blaming yourself for has a deeper, much more human explanation that no one ever taught you to understand. We are living in a time where your attention is the most valuable currency, and millions of things are engineered to capture it, fragment it, and keep it hostage. Notifications, endless scrolling, blinking icons, dopamine loops, overstimulation, rushing, multitasking, constant comparison, and the unspoken pressure to always do more, be more, produce more. And your brain, which was shaped over thousands of years for survival, simplicity, stillness, and focused presence, is suddenly expected to operate in a digital hurricane that never stops, never slows down, never disconnects, and never gives you a moment of genuine silence. Your brain wasn't built for this. It wasn't built for constant noise, constant choices, constant information, or the constant feeling of being on. It wasn't built for 10 different conversations happening at once, or a glowing screen inches from your face for 8 hours a day, or the pressure to absorb more data in 1 week than someone centuries ago absorbed in their entire life. Your brain evolved for long stretches of quiet, for single tasks, for nature's rhythms, for deep focus, for human presence, and the modern world steals every one of those things from you the moment you wake up. Think about it. Before you even get out of bed, your mind has already been exposed to dozens of influences, messages, notifications, reminders, pictures, sounds, and digital noise. And by the time your day actually begins, your brain has already switched tasks over and over again, burning energy, draining dopamine, and exhausting the very systems responsible for attention. And then you wonder why you feel unfocused by noon, unfocused by afternoon, unfocused even when you're trying your hardest to care. It's not because you're weak, it's because your biology is overwhelmed. When you scroll, your brain gets small bursts of dopamine, tiny fast hits of reward. And the more you get used to these quick bursts, the harder it becomes to stay present. With slow tasks, meaningful work, or anything that doesn't instantly entertain you. This isn't addiction in a moral sense, it's conditioning. Your brain learns what you reward it for, and if you reward it for constant stimulation, it begins to resist anything that feels calm, steady, or slow. This is why reading feels harder, working feels harder, conversations feel harder, and even just sitting in silence feels uncomfortable. Your nervous system is stuck in a cycle it never asked for. Your brain was built to focus, but not in a world that constantly breaks that focus. So when you blame yourself for not being productive enough, disciplined enough, or concentrated enough, remember this: you are fighting a biological mismatch. You are up against forces that hijack your attention faster than your mind can defend it. And the problem isn't that you don't care. It's that your environment is louder than your intention. But here's the hopeful part. Your brain can be rewired. It can be retrained. It can be brought back into balance. But not through self-shaming or forcing yourself to work harder. Only through understanding what your mind actually needs to function at its best. Your brain needs slowness. It needs moments without stimulation. It needs time away from screens, even if it's just 10 minutes. It needs single tasking, doing one thing at a time. It needs physical movement to clear mental fog. It needs real conversations instead of digital fragments. It needs deep breaths instead of constant reacting. It needs boredom. Yes, boredom, because boredom is where creativity is born, where ideas regenerate, where attention resets itself. Your focus will come back when you stop treating your brain like a machine and start treating it like a living, ancient organ that still carries the wisdom of thousands of years of evolution. Your mind is not built for the world outside, it's built for the world within. And when you reconnect to that inner world, everything begins to change. Imagine giving yourself permission to slow down. Imagine reclaiming your mornings as sacred. Imagine turning off the noise for just long enough to hear your own thoughts again. Imagine what would happen if you stopped feeding your mind with constant excess and started giving it the space it needs to breathe, to recalibrate, to heal. Your focus isn't gone. It's buried under the weight of a world that demands too much from a brain that was shaped for simplicity. And here's the most important part. You can rebuild your focus not with force, but with gentleness. Not with pressure, but with boundaries. Not with intensity, but with intention. Your brain will follow what you consistently practice. And the moment you begin choosing presence over noise, stillness over chaos, single tasking over scattered energy, your focus will slowly return, not like a lightning bolt, but like a sunrise. Quiet at first, gentle, steady, growing brighter day by day. You are not broken. You are overwhelmed. You are not distracted because you're weak. You're distracted because you're human. Your brain wasn't built for this world, but you can build a life that supports your brain. And that's where your power begins. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, press the thumbs up and share it with others. It helps spread the message of inner peace and self-discovery. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this.